Hello YouTube, welcome back. We're Underleveled. My name is Kat.
And my name is Taka.
And today we're going to start our brand new series of games that are underrated. These are games that you have maybe not heard of before, but they might just be worth your time and money.
So if you're like us and you're wanting to play a game, but you don't want to sink all your time and emotion into, a kind of game where you can pick up and put down and just play when you have those few minutes of downtime, well, this crazy puzzle game just might be for you. So you're probably wondering,
well, does it have action?
This game might serve you all the action that you might want. But be careful, because in this game you defeat your opponents by throwing empty sushi plates at them. So, you might be served up more action than you can handle.
This game is Sushi Strike, Way of Sushido. I've never heard of this game until recently, which is a crime since this game released in 2018 by Indie Zero and Nintendo. This action puzzle game has a ridiculously awesome and silly plot that will make you giggle and your stomach growl.
The main character is Musashi, and whether you choose to be Mr. Musashi or Miss Musashi, you're a blonde-haired child from a land that was so obsessed with that delectable dish that it started a fierce sushi war known as the Sushi Struggle, ending with the sushi being banned. Forbidden to talk about that vinegary, ricey delight, let alone eat it, many years pass and now many people are hungry, including you, Musashi. The only memory of sushi you have is of losing your parents in the sushi struggle. But your hatred for sushi will not only change, but will soon be your strongest weapon in saving your land from hunger. You meet a mysterious young man named Franklin with his tracksuit blowing protagonistically in the wind. He summons a sushi sprite, a tiny, adorable sushi-making god that offers you that forbidden rice-rolled morsel. With your hunger stronger than your hatred, you eat it. You're filled with an endless amount of bliss. You now love the dish that you once resented more than anything. You want the world to enjoy sushi with you. But the Imperials of the land won't allow that. They want all the sushi for themselves, and they're capturing all the sushi sprites and the rebellious owners who call themselves Sushi Strikers. With your newly appointed sushi sprite Jinrai, you set off to save the whole sushi-less world.
Does this purple-haired character remind you of anyone? How's about now? If you think the looks are striking, the name will get you even more. That's right, not only does he look like James, but Kojiro is actually what James is called in the Japanese series. But this game was co-developed by Nintendo, which owns Pokemon, so if they wanted him to chase a small red-cheeked electric mouse, they totally could. But just thought that was funny. Gameplay is pretty fun, and if you're good at Disney's Tsum Tsums, then you'll dominate this sushi-less empire. It's pretty much the same concept with matching up sushi plates of the same color, then launching those plates at your opponent to win the fight. The more plates you can chain together, the more damage you do when you fling them at those sushi-hogging thugs. I found it fairly difficult at first because there's so many different plate colors, so the plates of the same color can get lost amongst the varieties of sushi. But luckily, with tricks and your faithful sushi sprite, you can overcome this problem. Each sushi sprite has a special move that becomes available as you collect more plates. Some of these specials include all the plates turning into the same color for huge damage-dealing chains. The more you play, the more sushi sprites you will unlock, as well as increasing their and your own level.
One thing to mention is that for me, personally, it was massively easier to play handheld instead of docked with Joy-Cons or a Pro Controller. I found that I had much more control and speed using my finger to swipe the plates, rather than selecting them with the controller stick. I couldn't capture gameplay of me playing handheld, so you'll notice that I'm doing terribly. This game will keep you on your toes and your eyes glued to the screen. I find it more action-packed and heart-racing than Tsum Tsums. That feeling of going head-to-head with an opponent who's also throwing plates at you is excitingly challenging. And the ridiculous story plot will make you laugh but also pull you in, making you want to know more about what happens next. What other sushi sprites will you find? Will you be able to restore the world to its once sushi-devouring greatness? You're gonna have to find out. So we highly recommend this game, and what's even better is that you can download a demo for free, which is great because this game tends to be more on the expensive side, costing $50 at the time of making this video. And that $50 doesn't even include the sushi that you're gonna have to go out and buy when this game sets off those food cravings.
We actually did have to go buy sushi. I was watching him play the game and I was like, I really want sushi now.
It's true.
So we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and hopefully we'll see you next time for our series of underrated games. Bye.
Bye.